And I really believe Indigenous tourism is reconciliation action. Indigenous communities are not homogenous. Here in Quebec, the diversity of Indigenous communities is very different than the Indigenous communities in Saskatchewan, or in the Yukon, or in British Columbia, or out eastern Atlantic Canada. All of these cultural experiences are not the same. They may have a little bit of similar characteristics, but the stories, the information, visitors get a real diverse view of Indigenous perspectives and culture. And I think we need to continue to harness that just an amazing story of what was truly the history of this country. The tourism industry has done a really good job in Canada to grow some amazing ways to present Canada to the world, but Indigenous tourism makes it extra special. The main challenges for our industry continue to be, how do we help support our businesses grow and become more market ready and export ready? Like, how do we help our businesses elevate their abilities to work with travel trade and the different networks of tourism partners? That's a big challenge for us. We know the demand is there, but unless we connect 2,700 or so businesses in this country more effectively with all the different sales channels, that will continue to limit our ability to actually reach sales to the visitors. And ultimately, we want to create sustainability. And to do that, we have to continue to grow that. So that's a big challenge for us right now. It's the most powerful tool to help sustain communities and culture. We know many of our communities are having challenges bringing resources in from maybe non-extractive industries. Cultural tourism allows us to present who we are to the world with our own cultural assets at our fingertips. And so it'll provide a means for younger people. It shows younger people in our communities, doesn't matter which community you come from, that tourism actually, people are interested in us. They actually care about us. Canadians want to reconcile with us. We got to give them that platform. And I really believe Indigenous tourism is reconciliation action. So I really love the ability that it's bringing to many of our businesses and communities. These are things we didn't talk about 20 years ago. Today, that's such an important piece of our work. Yeah, we believe that the potential is there for us to triple the industry by 2030. The demand is so high within Canada. Canadians' domestic tourism is really high because of things, the notions of reconciliation and people trying to find ways to support. And they're seeing tourism businesses as one way to do it. And international demand continues to be, very strong. So there's not a shortage of demand. What we need to do is develop our industry so we can meet the demand. And so we have such potential in front of us. And we believe we can go from roughly 1.6 or so billion in revenues up to 6 billion is at least minimally what the ceiling could be by 2030. So that's a substantial opportunity for us.